I am playing the old school Mr. Cash, Mr. Cash bonus. It was made, Mr. Cash was made in 2002 by Aristocrat Technology, Australia, Pty Limited. Now this game I don't play much, but oh well. I'm trying to branch out my horizons. I am located at one of the Penn properties. Today is Thursday. August 27th, 2025. What's the highest symbol on here? Let's go, Mr. Cash, man. Show me the cash. Come on, Mr. Cash, man. Show me the cash. It says here, Mr. Cash men will randomly appear at the end of the game to give you one of the 5 bonuses. Poker machine, you win the reveal bonus prize of up to 999 credits multiple by the bet per line of that standard Mr. Cashman. Random bonuses, which Mr. Cashman give you a bonus prize. Instantly available random prize is the top prize times 10. Interesting. Choose a feature. Touch the money bag to win up to 1,000 credits, multiple by the line of that started Mr. Cash. Come on, Mr. Cash, man, cash. Show me that bread, give me that cash, Mr. Cash, man. I never played this damn game. I can see why I haven't. This game is boring. Oh my goodness. Well, it's different. They can't say I played the same game all the time. That's for damn sure. But this game is sad. Come on, baby. Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash. Show me some cash. We need some bread. Come on, Mr. Cash, man. Oh yeah, this is made by Aristocrat in 2002. So that means that this is like 23 years old. In other words, this is an old ass machine. Tony 1971 hot. Tony 1971 hot Hope you are doing well. I'm doing okay. And what the other one say? Let's see. Tony said hi. What's going on, Tony? 1971. I'm assuming you was born in 1971. Well, guess what, Tony? I was born in 1971 too. Let's go, Mr. Cashman. Super duty. Come on, Mr. Cashman. I believe the rabbits is the highest symbol, I think. Let's see. All right. It says here the highest symbol is the money bags. Then after that, the L Banco. Then after that is the alcohol, tequila. Then the hats. And the KQJ. And the scatters of 5 is 50. So, okay, I got it. Come on, Mr. Cashman. Give me some cash. How you doing, Anna? I hope you are doing well. Come on, baby. Show me some love. Show me some love. Anna, where are you? Where are you from, Anna? If you're still online, where you from, Anna? Oh, you're from Italy. Oh, I feel special. From Italy, very nice, very nice. Now, do that mean that you're up in Italy right now? Good luck. Good luck has nothing to do with it, Anna. I'm skilled. I got skills. Luck is for me, luck is like 5% of gambling. 95% of gambling is skill. And the other part, 5% is luck. So since I gamble every day, 7 days a week, about 18 hours, no, not 18 hours, around 12 hours a day, I can tell you luck has nothing to do with it if you gamble every single day. 95% of it is skill. Luck is a very small percentage. Even choosing the right machine is, I give that 1%. So take that back. 5% is luck. 1% is choosing the right game. And 94% is skill. Now, skills also means knowing when to quit. You see, that to me, knowing when to quit, knowing how much you're willing to lose, and knowing what type of budget you're doing when you get in the casino. So the first thing I'm thinking about when I walk in the casino is how much I want to lose. And once I come up with how much I want to lose, the second thing I want to know about, if I win, when should I quit? That's why skill has a lot to do with it, and luck has nothing to do with it. In my opinion, luck has nothing to do with it. 5%, maybe. Maybe. I mean, if you never gambled in your life, let's say it's your first time in the casino and you never gamble in your life, I guess that have a little to do with it. But all in all, luck has nothing to do with it. My light's not on, baby.
It's on my phone.
Well, it's not on up there.
It's on my phone.
I understand. It's not there.
The light is low up there.
No, the light comes on.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, the slot attendants over here are not very polite. And to say there's no one in the damn casino ever, they should be a little nicer to the people that gambles a lot in their casino, but they don't. I think, another thing, I think a lot of employees forget about, if the customer don't come in the casino, you don't have a job. You don't feed your family if you don't cater to the people that come to your casino every single day. So if you don't have no people in your casino, especially on Friday and Saturday, the only time this casino is packed, maybe on Friday night and Saturday night. All the other days is dead as hell. And the only reason it's a lot of people in here on the weekends because you're giving away a lot of prizes. You're going to hit soon. Hold on to the big draw. Thank you, Travis. I hope I do hit soon. Anyway, getting back to my point. I think the first thing a casino should teach someone is customer service. I think a lot of the casinos employees forgot about the old school. You don't have, customers are not always right, but you better make them think they right. Okay, first of all, that's number one. Second of all, if a customer's spending a lot of money in your casino, and he's in there damn near every other day, maybe 4 or 5 times a week, you should get to know him. Call him by his first name instead of sir. I mean, who taught these people how to do customer service? They terrible. And you wonder why your casino is dead. When I say it's dead in here, they got one person, maybe on the blackjack table, they got nobody, okay? On the craft table, they got no one. And on the slot machines, as you can see, not too many people in here. So you would think they would treat people a little nicer to make them want to come back, okay? And then, look, these people don't even have a bell attendant. They don't have people taking their damn bags. So in other words, see up in here, you can't bring your bags, your luggage on the floor, okay? So either you check into your room, but if your room is not ready, you need a place to hold your bags, okay? Because I didn't drive over here, okay? I took an Uber over here, or I flew over here, or something like that. I took the bus over here, or whatever the case is. I don't have a car, so there's no way to hold my bags, okay? This lady come here and tell me we can only hold your bag for 1 hour. I don't check in till 4 p.m. So what the hell are you talking about? Are you serious? So you don't want me to gamble in your casino? That's what it is? I mean, I got a free room here, so it don't matter to me. I'm only here because I got a free room, okay? And I'm here to gamble. Those two things. Okay, so this lady really told me she can only hold my bag for 1 hour. Okay, of course, I didn't come get my bags till 5 hours later. What they can do? I mean, the worst case scenario, they turn your bags to security. Security checking your bags, make sure you don't have no weapons or no drugs or anything that's going to harm other people. But for the most part, the security do the same thing that you wanted the bad people to do, but they don't have a bail desk. Okay, so the lady or from the desk open up the door and you carry your bags in where they hold the damn bags at. So security, if they turn the bags to security just gonna look in the bag, make sure you don't got nothing in there, and then they still gonna hold your bag. So yes, you don't hold my bag for longer than an hour, but guess what? You still end up holding my bag because I didn't come get it till 4 hours later. I mean, come on. I mean, correct, Travis, it is. I mean, some people, my main point is they are forgetting the reason why they have a job is because of the customers. If you don't cater to the people that gambles every day, then what you gonna do? Now, I'm kind of ranting right now, so y'all just gotta go with me, okay? Right now, I got stuff to get out of my mind how these casinos are treating me. And you know what? I'm not the most politest guy in the world, okay? I'm kind of an asshole, I ain't gonna lie to you, I am. But for me to be an asshole, you gotta treat me a certain kind of way. If you treated me nice, I'ma pretty much be nice, okay? Even if I'm losing money, if you treated me a nice way, or polite, I'ma be polite. But if you come out to me like an asshole, oh yeah, I'm a big asshole. And I'm about that drama too, okay? So you act a fool, I'm gonna act a worse a fool, okay? The worst case scenario, I get kicked out of the casino. That's the worst thing that can happen. Most of the time, if you just walk out the casino, they ain't gonna call no police or nothing like that. But anyway, okay, my main point, hopefully it don't get to that point, okay? You don't want it to get to that point, but if it gets to that point, I'm cool with it. You know why? You know how many casinos in America? Let me tell you something. They got over maybe 2,000, 3,000 casinos in America, and every other state has a casino. They got a casino in Las Vegas. They got a casino in California. They got a casino in Arizona. They got a casino in New Mexico. They got a casino in New York. They got a casino in Florida. They got a casino in Missouri. They got a casino in Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas. Come on now. So I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm at the point right now. If you don't treat me right from now on, this is how I am. If you don't treat me right, I go to another casino. Somebody's gonna eventually treat me the way I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm losing money. Now, if I'm losing money, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say the F word. If I'm losing money, I'm pissed. So not only if I'm losing money, the cashier and the flight attendant and the management and the VIP host treating me like shit. Well, hey, they don't realize that if you lose a guy like me that gambles every day, if you treat me like trash, you're treating other people the same way. So I'm gonna give a management corporation like Caesar's Palace, MGM Properties, Penn Properties, Aboard Properties, any leisure properties, any kind of casino, you should train your employees the correct way. And if you get too many complaints about some of your employees, don't be afraid to fire their ass. Because if the customers don't come in your casino, then your casino will eventually crash and no one will come in there. So you just lose money. You might not close because, of course, if you Caesar's property, MGM property, you're too big to fail. So yes, you might not close down, but you're gonna lose revenue, okay? And I'm actually a stockholder of MGM properties, and Caesar's properties and Penn properties and Boyd properties. I have stocks in those companies. And I'm gonna tell you right now, about me being a stockholder and the way y'all treat me like trash, I won't be a stockholder very long. I don't care how much money you're making me. I don't care how much money I'm making in that casino. If I'm getting treated like trash, I won't be in there much longer. That's a promise. And I'm the kind of guy that's gonna tell you what's on my mind if you like it or not. So that's my rant for today. Okay, now at the casino I'm at right now, they got no people on no day. And then they blame it on the pandemic. Well, I believe the pandemic was in 2020 or 2021. So it's been 4 or 5 years and you still blaming the pandemic on why you're not getting no business. No, you're not getting no business because you're treating your customers like trash. That's why you're not getting no business. Because the economy is booming right now. We might be in a recession, but the stock market ain't acting like it. So I'm telling you right now, and you know what? I'm saying all this because don't you get tired of going to a casino? 80% of chance you're gonna lose, okay? Especially if you gamble every single day, you're gonna lose because you gamble every single day eventually, okay? So if you come into the casino, you're losing money and they treating you like trash, and then you go to the VIP host and you ask for a full comp, and they say to you, we want you to play a little longer. But you just lost $1,000. But the casino host tell me, we want you to play a little longer, but that's fine. I understand how the casino work. Okay, they want you to play for 4 or 5 hours. Okay, it's not necessarily how much money you lose, it's how much time do you play that machine. So if you sit down on a slot machine like I'm sitting down right now, if I play for 2 hours and lose $1,000 over here, that should be pretty good. You would think. No, it's only good for that day. Because what have you done for me lately? That's how the casinos are. It doesn't matter how much you lost last week. It's how much you're losing the day you walk in. Let me give you an example. If I lost, let's say I lost $3,000. Then I come back in the 2 weeks and ask for a full comp, okay? So the host tells me, this motherfucker, this host, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Yes, I did. I meant everything I say. That motherfucker. Okay, I go to the casino host, and he said, "I know you lost a lot of money last time, but so far you just walked in the door. Even though you checked into the room, you just checked into the room. You know the room is a comp, of course. But he said, I need you to play. That way, all of your food credit would come back on." I'm gonna tell you a casino called WinStar Casino. Okay, WinStar Casino. I had over $5,000 of food comp already in the computer. But WinStar policy is you have to play a little bit for the $5,000 of food comp to come in the computer. So it doesn't matter how much you lost or how much you won. It's what you have did for me lately. Meaning, even though you have a shitload of full credit, we can't give it to you till you actually play something. That's WinStar policy. The honest truth. I have last year. That's one of the. Okay, let me give you an example. I have lost over $20,000 or more at WinStar. Okay, and I get a lot of full credit because I lost so much. So I go back a month or two later and they say, yes, you have a lot of food credit in the computer, but we can't give it to you until you played a little bit. Okay, that right there, if you tell that to the wrong clientele, let's say, shoot, at Winstore, they get a clientele that lose $50,000 in one day. So let's say I didn't lost $50,000 in one day, and I come back 2 months later. I know I got a shitload of food credit and comps and all that already in the computer. But you tell me I gotta play first? If I was that client, that customer that lost $50,000, I would get my bags, check out your room, and leave that casino completely. Now I got money in my pocket. I got money to put in the machine to play a little bit to get that food credit, but why should I? I have lost a shitload of money, and you want me to gamble more to get food credit that I already got food credit on my card already. I think that's the most craziest thing that Windstar could ever possibly do. That's the only complaint that I have about Windstar is that policy they have where it doesn't matter how much food credit you have, you gotta play something in the on the slot machine to get that food credit. That is crazy. Something that I already earned, I earned that already. I lost that money to get that amount of food credit and food comps and all that. Yes, you gave me a free room. I'm happy for that. Did you give me a suite? That's another thing about me. If I'm checking to a hotel or a casino, if you're not giving me a suite, matter of fact, this is how I am. Okay, I check into your room. If it's not a suite, I won't let you know nothing. I would just leave your casino. I would get my free play, and I wouldn't spend not a drop of my own money. I get my free play, I get my bags, and you won't ever see me again. I have pet peeves because when I do gamble, I gamble hard and I gamble all day. So right now I'm not gambling a lot of money. I'm only gambling enough to get my food credit because they told me I gotta play a little bit to get my food credit. So I'm gonna play an hour, and I'm gonna play the minimum, and then I'm gonna go get my food credit. And then once I get my food credit, I'm gonna get my bags. I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I already got my free play. So I got my free play already. I don't even have to come to your casino again. See, that's how casinos lose clients because they do stuff like that. They don't realize every last client you have to treat them like you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Every last client. Especially if he's spending a lot. Now, I'm known to gamble for 8 or 9 hours in one day, 7 days a week. So you'd rather lose a customer that's playing every single day, 8 hours a day, because you don't want to give him his food credit that he already earned. Even though I got $5,000 worth of food credit on my card, they tell me some stuff where you have to play something that day to collect your food credit. Okay? But you don't have to play nothing to collect your free play. Does that make any sense? Like this place give me $500 a week on a free play. So I literally can stick my card in the machine, collect my free play, don't play a penny of my money, and walk out. But for a food credit, I have to play a little bit to collect it. That's crazy. That's ludicrous. That's a dumb. But you know what? Casinos do their own thing. But until they get dead, like they dead right now, this place is dead like this on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay, so this place, I don't think. Well, they can because it's a corporation. So even though this place is dead, they got another place up in Las Vegas that's busy every day. They got another place up in Louisiana that's busy every day. So I guess, but I have this stock in the stock market, so it's doing pretty good. So I think that they can afford to not get no business in this casino and up in this particular casino. I think they can afford to not get no business up in this casino and not be phased at all. But you still have to pay your employees that treat people like trash. You still have to cut the grass and all that stuff, do the landscaping, and you pay for the electricity and all that, to clean the rooms and all that. You still got to do all that. So you still need customers coming into your casino. Okay? Porters. Let's talk about porters. Okay? All of the restrooms are closed. Okay? So they cleaning up the restroom. And I got to use the restroom. Okay? So you got it closed off. So I could go underneath, the rope, and I take a leak. So he gets all mad and all this. So he tells security. But security is not gonna do you mean nothing because all the damn restrooms are occupied. I gotta use the restroom somewhere. I mean, don't you realize the guy that cleaned the restroom? Don't you realize if I wouldn't come in your restroom, you wouldn't have no job? I mean, why you get so upset? You gotta clean up the restroom no matter what. You gotta work an 8-hour shift and clean the restroom. Okay, you got 8 hours to clean that particular restroom. Seriously, is it that critical about one guy going in the restroom, using the restroom, and walking out? Not making a mess. I clean up my mess. You know, I don't use the restroom on the floor. Other than like that, I mean, I'd be as neat as possible, but you going crazy because I didn't use the restroom in your stall because you had it closed off for cleanup. The problem was I would have went to another restroom, but all the restrooms was getting cleaned up at the same time. Is that my fault? I gotta use the restroom somewhere. Anyway, that's another thing. Housekeeping. They got no housekeeping, y'all. I literally had to clean up my own room. I had to change my own sheets. I went downstairs. I got the sheets. I got the towels. And I went in my room and I cleaned up my own room, y'all. Now, the problem with these casinos here, they can't afford to hire housekeeping to come clean up all of the rooms like every 2 days. So, like if I'm in that room for 7 days straight, I have to literally clean my own room because they don't offer house cleaning unless I'm in a suite. See what I'm saying? Why I need a suite? I need a suite because at least they clean up your room every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? You know, and everybody say, you should tip out the housekeeping. Well, guess what? When the housekeeping do something worthy of me to tip them, then I would tip them. But if you come in my room and I got to clean up my own damn room, you ain't getting no damn tip. I'm sorry. You're not getting no tip if you're not cleaning up my room. That's another thing I have a problem with. Bell desk. Let's talk about the bell person. They have no bell person. Okay? You can't make this stuff up. Now, up in Las Vegas, they got the bell person. They got everything. I live in Las Vegas, and they really treat you like you want to be treated. You know, I lived in Las Vegas for 30 years. So, yeah, they treat you good over there. Okay? But when you come to a small state, like Florida, New York, Maryland, any place down south, California, you're pretty much responsible to clean up your own room. Really and truly. I think that's a shame. Sean, I don't tip. I'm English. Well, I tip if I'm going out to eat. I tip 20%. If I request a housekeeper to come clean up my room, if I walk up to the housekeeper and she actually come clean up my room, then I would come give her a tip. All right, if the if I get my room extended, okay, let's say it's a Friday and Saturday. I'm trying to check in to a room, but it's sold out. And the VIP host, he said it's sold out automatically. But I walk up to the girl that's behind the desk. Those girls behind the desk are powerful people. So they can hook up and rig up anything. So let's say you're trying to check into a room early, but you can't check in until 4 p.m. But I'm trying to check in at 12 midnight, okay? So I give her a tip on that because she just automatically check me in, okay? Here's the thing though. Now, the cashier can do anything that the VIP host can do as far as rooms. But sometimes, now the casino host has it got smart when it comes out to me. What they do is on Friday and Saturday, I have to go to a VIP host no matter what because they know what I've been doing. I've been just tipping the cashier and I've been getting the rooms extended and comps and all that. Well, I didn't know you were supposed to tip the VIP host because in Las Vegas, it's illegal for a VIP host to get tipped out. Okay, but I realized that the VIP hosts in Louisiana and the VIP hosts in Arizona and New Mexico and New York and Florida, everywhere else, they working on tips too, cash tips. Now I was under you wasn't supposed to tip the host. You can only give them a present, but that has changed, y'all. Now the casino host would do more for you, like give you those sweets and all that stuff, if you tip them out. Now I had a host up in Las Vegas. If I wasn't playing at all, I walk up to him and tell him I need a room or tell him I need a food cup. I didn't tip him nothing at all. He would still hook it up. Meaning I didn't have to play at that particular casino, and that host would still give me a food comp or anything I want. He never asked me for a tip, but he know I was a gambler, and he know if I got money, I'm playing hard. When I say hard, I will play at this particular casino. I can't name the casino because if I name the casino, you're gonna know the host, and I might get that host fired. So I'm not gonna say who the host is, but I'm gonna say the host is in Las Vegas, and he been my host for like 10, 12 years. And anything I wanted, he'll hook it up. If I played or not. Because he had appreciation for me. When I had money, I played hard. And he liked that about me. You know, some hosts still know how to treat people. I would, if I was an American, we just don't do it in England. Okay, if I was in America. Well, you know what? Anywhere I would go, if I would go to another country, I would still tip. If you do me a favor, I do you a favor. Number one, I'm not gonna go to another country broke. Meaning, if I don't got at least $10,000 on me, I wouldn't go to another country with less than that. Because anything can happen in another country. So you gotta have some stacks, some racks, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but getting back to my point, the point of the matter is, certain Las Vegas just know how to treat every customer. If you're playing big or not, they got some casinos at all the casinos. Now I'm gonna say this: if you win too much money, Las Vegas casino is gonna be the first casino that's gonna kick you out. But if you don't have that much money, play a lot, they're gonna extend your comps. Like in one casino, I was over comp over $12,000, meaning the whole board was red. So once you overcome for $12,000, you're probably not gonna make that up for the year. You might, but most of the time, I mean, I made it up once or twice. But after you in the minus of being comped out $12,000, you're not gonna catch the back up of that. But you know what I'm saying? I did it anyway. But this host, he still hooked me up. But like I said before, I've been knowing that host for 12 to 15 years. And I've been playing every casino he went to, I was there. You know what I'm saying? So he took care of me. Even, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. He even took care of me when I was not allowed in that casino. 'Cause like I said before, if you win too much money, they're gonna kick you out the casino. Well, at this particular casino, I wasn't even allowed in there. And he still hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? Comps, food comps, rooms, everything. And I played, but I didn't play with a card because, you know, I wasn't allowed in the casino. But up in Las Vegas, even if you're not allowed in the casino, if you get a hand pay is anything more than 1,200, they still have to pay you out. Now, in other casinos that's not in Las Vegas, they can refuse not to pay you and not a damn thing you can do because they already kick you out. So if you go back in that casino and get a hand pay, then they can refuse to not pay you. But up in Las Vegas, they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So at this casino, they got to the point where security already knew I wasn't allowed in there, but they looked the other way. Okay, if you tip out the security gonna look the other way. See, Las Vegas is about tipping out. They look the other way all the time in Las Vegas. So I tipped out the security. You know, if I won the big, now they still have to kick you out for that day because you wasn't allowed in that casino, so they got to kick you out no matter what. But they still they give you your hand pay. You go there 3 months later, you get another hand pay, they pay you out, they walk you back out. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you didn't get a hand pay, they wouldn't send them to you at all. And if a security walk up to you, you just have to tip out the security gonna walk away. Seriously, that's what Las Vegas is about. It's about the palm deal, baby. If you tip them out, they're gonna look the other way, they're gonna walk the other way. Unless you did something stupid. Now, if you stole something, well, you might well never come back because you're going to jail if you go back. But if you just got kicked out because you won too much money or something like that, those people don't care about stuff like that. The main thing you need to know when you go to Las Vegas, they are there to protect the high rollers. If you leave the high rollers alone and let them do what they do and you do what you do, because I'm a gambler too, and I'm considered to be a high roller if I got money. If I don't got no money, it is what it is. Okay, it says, okay, Sean said, I would if I was, okay, I already read that. Okay. Anyway, now I am going to Australia. I've been saying I'm going to Australia. I've been thinking about going to Australia at the casinos out there for a long time. I just don't know. I'm kind of scared to go to another country because if you win too much in another country, you might can't get out the country. So I'm kind of scared to go to another country to gamble, but I always wanted to go to Mackay. I think I always wanted to go to the win in Mackay. Always wanted to do that, but I'm scared to go in that country because I don't know if they're gonna let me back out. Because if I get hot, I get really hot. Meaning, if I'm on a winning streak with gambling, if I'm winning big. But if I'm losing big too. But I go through streaks, meaning I can go through the whole year and lose 11 months straight. Then on that 1 month of that year, I can make up the whole year of loss. Cause I get that hot. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is I don't know when I'm that hot or not. Because I be thinking, oh, I'm on a hot streak. Next thing you know, I lose all the money back. You big dummy. I mean, seriously. You know what? That's why I said, in gambling, luck is only 5%. Because the 95% is, when you losing, know how much you want to lose and know when you are winning, when to quit. That is so important. If I knew what I knew now, about 15 years ago, I'd be a very wealthy man. Because my whole point is I didn't know when to fucking quit. Excuse my French. You know, that's the only problem. If you're gambling, I say luck has nothing to do with it, but 5%. But if you a smart gambler and you only come with the money you can afford to lose, leave the credit cards at home. Leave your ATM card at home. Even if you're traveling. If you're traveling, leave those credit cards in your room. So that way, you have time to think about if I go get my ATM card and take out this money and lose it, that's not smart. So it gives you time to think. You gotta walk back to your room and go to your ATM card. Or if you live in that city that has a casino, leave the credit card at home, seriously. Because you don't need a credit card to gamble. Take what you can afford to lose. I mean, seriously. If you do that, you will always be ahead of the game. If you're smart, you will always be ahead of the game if you knew how to budget your money. That's why I say luck has nothing to do with it, but 5%. We lose as adults because we don't be frugal with the money. And we don't know when to quit. You know, I like to gamble. I'm an everyday gambler. I'm a 7 days a gambler. With the money that I do win, I have to learn to just walk away, quit. If I can't leave the casino, if I got to, you know what I'm saying? Which in my case, I don't live in that city because I'm originally from Houston, Texas, but I lived in Las Vegas for the last 33 years. So I'm gonna say this: every casino I go to, I don't live in that city, so I gotta go back to my room. You know, I've been thinking about getting me a mobile trailer, but the one I want costs $400,000. I want to get that brand new 2026 Cadillac mobile trailer home. It is absolutely beautiful. It's red. It has everything I need in it. And I can travel in that. Ooh, all of them, you know. But Ooh. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. If I win the car, because at a particular casino, they are giving away a car, and the car is probably worth about 90,000. So if I win the car, I'm gonna trade in that car for a down payment on my mobile trailer Cadillac, my Cadillac candy apple red with rims and all. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna use the trade-in for the down payment. That's my game plan. I'm sticking with it. But if I win 400,000, sure, I go ahead and no, I can't put all that up. I would have to win $1 million. No, I take that back. I would have to win $2 million to pay $400,000 cash for that vehicle. That's what I would have to do. But I sure do want that. I'm dream building, y'all. I'm gonna get that Cadillac. I ain't talking about the Cadillac car. I'm talking about the Cadillac mobile trailer home. It's $400,000, fully loaded, king size bed, heated seats, nice big round couch. Everything is leather. You got a marble granite tops. You got everything. You got your microwave. You got your stove in there. You got your refrigerator in there. You got your upstairs and downstairs in there. You got 2 rooms in there. You got a jacuzzi in there, and you got a shower in there. So, hey, that's what I want. That's what I want. I'm sticking to it. So the game plan is this year, get that 2000. Well, I say this year, but I really mean in 2026, get that brand new Cadillac trailer mobile home for $400,000+. That's my game plan. I'm sticking to it. I'm kind of dream building. Since I travel a lot, so I need something like that. But I never drove a big vehicle like that. That's like driving an 18-wheeler. Oh, that's gonna be kind of interesting. I might gotta hire me a damn driver. But that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'm not talking about this machine because it's trash. I'm only playing here. I gotta play here for an hour and a half. So far, I've been playing here for 53 minutes. Don't talk to strangers. Baby, don't you talk. Not bad. Ma'am, could I get Sprite for pineapple grenadine? No ice. Thank you. Anyway, what I want to talk about now, let me see. What I want to talk about. Traveling arrangements. I was supposed to be going to Foxwood Casino. I was supposed to be there September the 1st. Mr. Handpay, a travel, hooked it up for me. If you don't know who Mr. Handpay is, he's a a YouTube influencer or creator. I can't go. I had to cancel because my money was funny. To go out there, and it's cold too. It's gonna be cold, so I need to have quite a bit just in case. Because if I go out there, I want to stay out there for like a month. And they told me it's getting ready to get cold up in Connecticut. So I had to rethink that a little bit because I wanted to go, or what I was going to do is go to Foxwood and Hogneys Sun. I'm not pronouncing it right. It starts with an M, and the last word is Sun. I was supposed to be going there, but my money is funny. So I'm stuck here for a little bit, down south. But I might be going to California. Probably, well, I know I'm going before Christmas. In California, I'm be going to all the casinos out there. Yamaval, of course. You gotta go to the second largest casino in the world, Yamaval. And the first largest casino in the world is Windstar Casino. So I might be going to Choctaw soon. I probably will go there before October, I guess. And I was supposed to be going to Reno too. So I'm going to California, Reno, going to Florida, going to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and I'm going to maybe Oklahoma City too. I know I'm going to Durant, Oklahoma, to Choctaw. I have not done. Now I'm doing all that before Christmas. Because usually in the month of December, I take all casinos off. That's vacation time, Christmas time, holiday time, gotta be with family. So I'm probably gonna be home for Christmas most likely. Definitely, most likely. It's not a guarantee, it depends what's going on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in Houston, Texas for Christmas. Now, I'm scheduled to go to Las Vegas sometime next year again. I lived there for 30 years, so I'm not anxious and excited to go to Las Vegas, really. I mean, once you live there, I lived there for 30 years. I did everything that needs to be did out there. I really don't care to go back. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Delicious. That right here. Me baby. Anyway, another thing I want to talk about. What I want to talk about? I don't even know what I want to talk about. Well, folks, that it is. It's it. I gambled for 1 hour just to get all of my food credit because the casino told me Even though I got $5,000 worth of food credit, they told me I have to play a little bit to get my food credit. Okay, I didn't understand that. I didn't bitch about it, but I'm not happy about it. So I see y'all next time. See y'all when I see y'all. Y'all have a great day.